Here at Somkhanda Game Reserve, we've developed a unique tourism product based on the theme of science on safari, and specifically for the youth market, youngsters from the ages of 16 right through to sort of mid-20s, and primarily we've been marketing the programs to the schools as a youth development product, and then as an academic program to colleges and universities, mostly focusing on wildlife, conservation, ecology, environmental studies, adventure, and just being out in the bush and physically active.
They officially got land in 2006. We had different ideas of how are we going to use it. Some of us were thinking of cattle farming. Some of us were thinking of sugarcane farming. But after we look at the type of land that we got, we could see that no, it wasn't easy to do other things except cattle farming, conservation, and other stuff, because our land has a lot of rocks and mountains, which is not easy to plant something like maize, meal, or sugar cane. So we got the advice from Whitelands Conservation Trust that the land is suited for conservation.
They really threw themselves at the task, and but unfortunately, just not having the contacts and the networks in place. Tourism is an incredibly competitive industry in the world, and so I think it was a big ask initially for the community who didn't have the connections, the knowledge and the skills to actually be competitive in tourism.
We seen ourselves that we don't have more good skill to run a hospitality business, so we decided to contract African Insight. The reason we contracted African Insight, they has more experience in hospitality business, and they already have more clients that they are busy working with. That's the reason why we included African Insight in our partnership.
African Insight is a responsible tourism company. We were established in 1996, so we've been going for 18 years now, focusing on wildlife and adventure and authentic cultural experiences. And here at Somkhanda, we have partnered with the Gumbi community on the Somkhanda Game Reserve, which is a community game reserve, 12,000 hectares of prime Zululand bushveld. And here we have been running programs where we are using the theme of science on safari to educate and also have a lot of fun and adventure with young people. The partnership with the Gumbi community is a really important one, in that the community have set aside this 12,000 hectares of bushveld, and we really want to help them to make it sustainable, so that the community is deriving benefits from the game reserve in terms of jobs, employment, skills development, and obviously an income from the activities here on the reserve. From the funding that we got from the German government, we were able to employ 16 folks from the community and train them up in the hospitality business. Going forward, the idea is that obviously there's only a certain number of people that we can sustain through this tourism operation. So if 16 staff members is all that the business can sustain economically, that kind of limits the benefits to the community to 16 people. where so there's a lot of people out there then that are not going to get a shot because we can't replace those people every year and try 60 new ones. So what we've decided to do is we're going to keep on a core staff of 12, and then every year take 4 new people from the community. Those 4 trainees that come on board, at the end of their year, they will get a recognized qualification in hospitality, which will hopefully give them the edge, because there are loads of lodges around us. We can only employ 16, but there are thousands of people employed in the other lodges, and we want them to be populated with Gumbis. So that's my plan.
We employ more people. We expect to get the income and use it to develop our areas. As you see that our areas are not well developed like other areas. We also expect this Somkhanda Game Reserve to put our areas or our community in a map, in a world map, where everyone will know about Somkhanda Game Reserve. Where there's a poverty, there is more anger from the people, but we will reduce that. We take this as a challenge. I don't think it's a problem, but that's what I believe.